I had a bit of issue with my internet. Am I back online? Yes. Looks like I'm back online. Right. Sorry about that. Had a bit of issue booting up. I think one of my buttons was getting stuck together. Can't say exactly for sure. Oh well. There we go. That should be all good. Let's make sure everything else is good. Okay. I think I got everything adjusted. There we go. I think everything is good now. You disable the preview, maximize, and let me double check my computer. And looks like everything's good to go. I do have a couple replays that were submitted into me. These top two, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally select either of them. I will do these second. I'm first going to start to warm up there. And we'll start with this one here. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Well, on the north-south side as the Wehrmacht Force, we've got Lucky Stellet, and he's going for a quadruple Pioneer opener. Well, on the north side as US player, we got HMX. It's not common to see 3 Pioneers in these games, on this map, but 4 Pioneers is a little less common, especially versus US, which you tend to see not to see extra Pioneers. Against Brits, you see a lot of extra Pioneers. Can, at least. And he's going for maybe a tier 1 skip this current, right? Queued up a 5th Pioneer, so going for the quintuple Pioneer opener. The US player looks like probably going for a standard Rifleman, maybe for a Jeep. In this case, either would be very useful. Probably Rifleman. Jeep's more common against Panzer Elite, it seems like. But doesn't mean it won't do half bad versus Wehrmacht. Looks like it is a quintuple Pioneer opener. Engineers and Pioneers will fight against each other, time old enemies. Engineers laying down some sandbags. Best thing you can do when receiving automatic weapon fire, I guess. Now they're both behind heavy cover. Looks like the Engineers will win. But we got more Pioneers pushed forward, making an unfair fight. No honor. Pioneers do take a loss there. Excuse me. And with the Rifle Squad here, the Pioneers will be forced back pretty easily. To have now Wehrmacht Squad put on the field, so he's not going for some tier 1 skip. Let's see how well all these Pioneers do for capturing pressure. Does pull out some sandbags there. Pioneers fall back there a little bit. We have now the Pioneers moving around along the flanks, capturing these various sectors. Fuel sector being captured on up. A Rifleman Squad push forward. And now we've got a bit of a firefight here as well, with a lack of fire. A lot of fighting. Pioneers do get wiped on out. A minor loss overall. After all, Pioneers are dirt cheap, and he has plenty of spares already on the field. Okay, not a Volkswagen. Going straight for an MG42. Not sure what he is exactly eyeing. I could see like going for Volkswageners because Volkswageners are standard infantry squad, but this is an MG42. He's going to try to lock down the sector. Engineers do not withdraw from there. Here comes the Pioneers to support him out. This engineer is severely wounded, all three of them. Rifle squad puts some rounds in the Pioneer. MG42 will almost perhaps wipe that out. Disintegrated pretty quickly. Pioneers being pursued. Got engineers captured this fuel sector. And we do have the Pioneers in this fuel sector.
Pioneers reporting fuel location captured.
We're losing a sector.
Rifle squad pushing over here. MG42 needs to set on up. Don't capture the fuel sector. Of course, Rifle squad's actually coming in single file, so he can sit and fire against this one guy. Does get a pretty good burst there, but is not getting suppression there, so the MG42 needs to back on up and get on out of there. Pioneer covers retreat. Flamethrower popped out, Flamewurfer. MG42 falls back, should be safe enough to escape on out there. But that Rifle squad is getting burned up quite a bit. Got another Rifle squad here, so that will probably force back the Pioneer. And I'm also about to sneeze. Apologies. Wehrmacht sniper now deployed in the field. Still no Wehrmacht or Volksgrenadiers. Pioneers inside the garrison, Rifle squad hitting him. And we've got a flamethrower now burning up the Pioneers. Wehrmacht sniper pushing forward. We've got 3-man and 6-man. Can't really say exactly sure. It's very asymmetrical. I think overall Wehrmacht, a lot of the Axis factions do better in the late game. Allied factions can do better, a little bit better in the early game, but that's not exactly guaranteed. Not really perfect, honestly. Others can say better than I can. It looks like the engineers do find a landmine.
Team ready.
Pioneers heading towards this fuel sector. Pioneers do fall back here. Pioneers heading to this sector. MG42 sitting up inside this garrison. And we got the VP being captured up now.
No enemy in sight. Pioneers here. Replacements fall in.
More landmines being built now.
We are losing ground. We have improved line of sight.
Oh, and we do now defensive operations selected for the Wehrmacht player. Gone for the increased line of sight.
Pioneer team ready.
Sniper moving around has taken some damage. Needs perhaps to come across center to get some veteran C for it to get some health regen. And now the Rifle squads push forward. Do now have the MG42 firing away. Suppresses all these forces. Get a nice little burst there. US sniper here. Throws around into the MG42. MG42 needs to get out of the garrison. Volksgrenadiers rotating around. Landmine incomplete here. And looks like the Wehrmacht sniper is hitting this rifleman who does back off around the train. Pioneers who fall back, about to get wiped on out. MG42 gets a burst there. It's landmine here. Rifle squad's now currently suppressed. I would say try maybe go with the doctrine for assault grenades, the Blitzkrieg doctrine, but he's already selected defense. Sniper whiffs a shot there. Flamethrower engaged by a minesweeper. Flamethrower should win out. Volksgrenadiers take a bit of damage there. Looks like the MG42 is down to one last man. Wehrmacht sniper push forward. MG42 does go down. Maybe back with the Pioneer. Sack the Pioneer to get it back up and going. Good AoE damage there. Double Wehrmacht sniper blow in the field. Rifle squad quite wounded. Gonna have to sack him if he wants to get the MG42. The 5-man squad will have to pick it up. He pops. There is Does fully withdraw that one. Finds the landmine there. Nearly wipes out that squad. Sniper does not get a shot off there.
We lost the
And
sniper.
does get melted by the flamethrower. This Pioneer needs to get on back out of there. He may get a burst on the Sniper. Does manage to escape on out there. Sniper lands shot there. And wipes out the Pioneer. Good plays by the US player. The Wehrmacht player is losing quite a bit. And we got the fuel sector being decaptured now.
Pioneer team ready.
And looks like he does capture up this MG. I think he sacked a squad for that. Good shot there. We've got the squad of Volkswageners straight forward. US sniper, fresh one there.
Our supply lines are broken.
The other one is currently at unvetted. Probably one more kill, gets Veterancy 1. Supply yard now being built. Volks receive a sniper shot. 2 sniper hits there. Wehrmachts are pushing forward. Minimal help. Does not matter in a sniper duel.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Bit of tank traps there. I'm not sure why. Go here, Goliath. Goliath is now on the field.
Supply lines are broken.
Volks to fall back. Rifle squad pushing towards the VP, trying to capture it on up. Pioneer takes a snipe shot there. Sniper falls back as well. Possibly still the sniper goes down to the rifleman squad. He's pursuing. The Goliath is right here.
Yes, sir.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Oh, I just noticed something. My OBS is really bugging out at the moment. Doesn't say my streams are online, but the streams are definitely online. So just gotta keep an eye on that. Goliath pushed farther forward. M242 captured that munitions sector. The US player may have spotted it. Pioneer takes a shot there. We've got double Wehrmacht sniper now deployed on the field. Volkswageners do take a snipe shot as well. We do have these Volkswageners forcing back the riflemen. Volkswageners taking more hits. Snipers pushing forward. US snipers falling in back. Goliath coming in for a nice little flank. And annihilates both the snipers.
Do you need any construction?
Pioneers
Here.
building the Kriegsbarracks now, getting reinforced wall added. Has 2 command points available. And do I have M2? Or off a power shoot? Off a power shoot. That Volkswageners have become omnipotent. In other words, they are now everywhere.
Sniper ready. What are your orders?
Kriegsbarrack now deployed on the field. Possible Pack 38 in the future. But we got a tank depot by the US player. Sherman tank would be a good call. I don't think an M10 would be a good call. US player now has what, 2 riflemen, engineer, and the captured MG42. Both sides lost quite a bit, but the triple pioneers remaining for the Wehrmacht player will give him good capping pressure. The US player will have a bit of capping pressure issues. The flame engineer does have a flamethrower, but no triage center to heal them up. Some being employed out there. I think that's an M10 or Hellcat, because that seems, I think, a little bit too early for a Sherman tank. So I could be mistaken. I don't think an M10... I suppose with the now 251 half-tracks... Oh wait, another Goliath as well. And this is meant for a reinforcement half-track. Interesting.
Building complete. Volt squad here.
Volkswagen's getting some, drawing some fire for the snipers, just trying to hold out to the front line. He can push forward the half track to get some reinforcements going. It's currently loaded up with a Pioneer, so its machine guns are up and going. And we do, oh, he does have a Sherman tank, so he did manage to squeeze a Sherman tank out.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Pioneers have pulled out some more tank traps. We're seeing fire from the MG42.
You think a little fire will stop us, pioneers?
Goliath, oh, of course, got the tank traps there. He looks like he does manage to squeeze on through. Of course, him crushing inside this building will slow him down.
Objective seized, but I don't know if I can hold it.
Half track firing away. Sherman tank coming on the flank.
We are losing territory.
Good pen there on the half track, and he's just perhaps trying to run away over here. And looks like the half track will go down. Engine is critted. The Pioneer's trying to escape. Good chance Pioneers get wiped on out.
Defended the fatherland until death.
Pack 38 on the build queue. And the Volkswageners do get suppressed. Being upgraded with MP40s now. And the engineers do find the landmine. He could get wiped out there, but the MP40 squad is pinned. Construction complete, which means landmine there. I don't see any more landmines over here.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
Okay, that's just a light for the light. And Sherman tank's able to squeeze in through right there.
Sniper.
We are losing territory. One of our sectors has been cut off.
US snipers have been rebuilt. Of course, first shot sniper should be your opponent's sniper.
We lost a sniper.
Takes out the wounded sniper there. Nice little counter snipe. Pioneers, probably a good idea to sack it to get that MG back. Pack 38 gets a good shot there on the Sherman. And now we do have a bunker here that's casualty recovery or repair bunker. Probably casualty recovery. Looks like the US sniper did go down, spotted by the Pioneers and sniped by the sniper. Volkswagen engaged that rifle squad. Got the flamethrower here as well. Sniper, push way forward. MP40 squad engaging the rifle squad at close range. And that rifle squad may get wiped out here. Volkswageners may get wiped out as well. Sniper wipes out that rifleman. Volkswageners do manage to escape on out of there. Kampfkraft Center complete. You can get some efficiency going. That Pioneer wish he was not alive. And now the MP40 squad will reclaim his MG42. Sniper. There goes the MP40 squad. Pack 30 gets a good shot there. Oh, what? Oh, that was the Goliath. There was that Goliath there, man. Just finish off the Sherman tank. I forgot about that thing. And now I got the off the power shoot taking out the Pack 38. Both sides just losing quite a bit. What does each player have left? The Veteran player has still a handful of Pioneers, has Volkswageners, Sniper, and MG42. Go for support weapon of support infantry efficiency. Not a bad idea. Well, the US player right now has a rifleman, a sniper, and an engineer, so he has not very much. He, of course, has gone for infantry. It may be a bad idea to go for the M2s, and maybe better go straight for the off-net combat group to get some more efficiency.
Veterancy gained.
Another Sherman tank on the build queue. There's only 2 rifleman models left.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
That rifleman probably needs to fall back. He's getting good damage onto the Pioneer. But he's probably going to get wiped out by a Pioneer. And that one Pioneer does finish off those 2 men. Engineers may get wiped out as well. Yep, easy wipe. And now the US player has a Sherman tank. And that's it on the field. He needs to get at least 1 engineer just for some repairs. The Wehrmacht Plate goes for another squad of MP40s. MP40s are a very nice upgrade, but I don't know what would be good at the moment. Going for Pak 38. Let's switch over to the US player. Going for another Sherman tank. He's going for engineers. This is a casualty recovery bunker, but he does not have enough like frontline squads to really make good use of it. So it'd be difficult to get enough casualties since he's gone for sniper-based play.
The Germans are after one of our munitions. We have territory cut off from supply.
German tank driving to his opponent's base. We'll find the fresh Pak 38. Off a parachute raining on in. Does Pak 38 just need to escape on out of there? 2 Pak 38s is adequate. No, I don't see the other one on the field. Plus he only has 1 Pak 38. Wait, there is a landmine right there. On the shop. Whatchamacallit? Pioneers do get wiped out there. There's the carcass of the Pak 38.
Calibrating range finders now.
The Wehrmacht player, of course, needs more AT. Gets a good shot there. He has exit Panzerfaust. He's going for emergency flak 88. He's getting a little bit desperate here. If he could just micro and push on other parts of the map, that'd be great right now. Because now the US player is lacking presence on other parts of the map. Flak 88 does get interrupted. Not enough missions for Panzerfaust. Pak 38 getting hit pretty badly there. Oh, was that a Goliath? Another Goliath pulled in the field. Flak 88 attempting to be built. Pak 38 still doing quite nice. Panzerfaust there. So one more shot and that Sherman tank's done for. I think he's going to finish off with the Flak 88. Flak 88's built, needs repairs, so does the Pak 38. Flak 88 rotating around. Point blank. Destroyed engine crit, not a gun destroyed. Take time to repair it up, and Pak 38 will finish off the Sherman tank. This game was a little bit absurd. Looks like the US player casts in the GG, and looks like he's just back to the game. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I do have a couple of replays I'll submit to me. Next one, I'll do one of them. The next replay, I'll do the other. First, we'll do the 1v1, which is this one here. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Cup of Heroes 1 replay. This one was submitted to me. I can't remember who submitted to me. Either way, spawn on the right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Gerak. Spawn on the left side as the red USS forces, we got MXQ18773266233. Usually a long list of numbers is like the Steam ID, but there's MXQ in front of it, so I wonder if that's somewhat related or not. We do now have the Wehrmacht quarters completed. Double Pioneer opener. It's not uncommon to see 3 Pioneers on this map to get capturing of 3 directions, but that's simply not the case. The US player has gone for 3 Engineers as well as a Barracks.
Prepare for duty.
Volksgrenadiers now deployed in the field. Howdy. Engineers capture the various parts of the map, of course. Volksgrenadiers heading down the center. This map's not uncommon for the MG42. Nothing at the moment. Probably just more rifleman squad for the US player. I doubt it's going to be a Jeep, but that's always a possibility.
Jawohl, mein Herr.
MG42 being plotted field, and as well as a Jeep. Jeep will spot the Volksgrenadiers while trying to hunt down some Pioneers. Does get a burst there. Volksgrenadiers do get interrupted from capturing and no longer captured at the moment. More knock around there. He is preventing a lot of DPS there, but he is taking a bit of damage in return. Pioneers and Engineers now engage each other. Both of them have lost a man, and the Pioneer squad does fall back.
Squad here.
MG42 gets out of this garrison, also taking time to wire off all the heavy cover. Very nice. And we got the Engineers capture, or Pioneers capture this munition sector. Jeep may be on the push forward.
Do you need any construction?
Another Volksgrenadiers on the build queue.
Volksgrenadiers assemble.
We're losing territory.
MG42 inside the garrison. Jeep goes to a little bit of drive-by, but taking a bit of damage. Thus the MG42 does manage to push to the church, provide some extra holiness to his opponents. Pioneers get a bit of a volley there onto the Jeep.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Engineers capturing that fuel sector. That is a medium fuel sector, so interrupting it, preventing it from being decaptured. Both are important. We do now the veteran support weapons support units upgrade. So now his Pioneers gets a bit of veterancy and his MG42. More wire there.
One of our sectors has been cut off. Veterans again.
Pioneers taking a bit of damage. Jeep's getting some repairs. It needs the headlight fluid replenished as well. You can see there's no headlights glowing on it. Our rifleman squad is pushing across the culvern. Volksgrenadiers, of course, are going to be a little bit outnumbered. Got this Volksgrenadiers coming from a nice little flank. Focus on that flamethrower squad is probably very important. They should also get outside that garrison. This Volksgrenadiers could push towards the edge of the riverside creek and put some rounds in the flamethrower squad. Early frag grenades deployed on the field, and that's going to be dead Volks. It's a bad retreat path. Drive squad trying to focus him down. Pioneers retreat forward. This Volksgrenadiers gain some more shots on him. Volksgrenadiers go down, but I think probably would have gone down a bit quicker than a bit slower than expected. Drive squads straight forward. M42 firing away. And the Jeep does take some damage there. And the Volksgrenadiers do go down, so does the Jeep. Clearly didn't keep his elbow grease levels up high enough. MG42 pushes his way forward, pulling on for the fuel sector. So one Volks went down, one Jeep went down. We got still triple Engineers. One Pioneer, nope, still got both Pioneers remaining. Both sides took some losses, but I think losing a Volks is more important than losing a Jeep. Now we've got the supply yard being built. Skirmish phase completed, so he can get out a Kriegsbarracks. And maybe some more wire be established here now. There's something inside this garrison, probably a rifleman. Nope, it's a squad of engineers, unupgraded engineers.
Volksgrenadier squad at full complement. New MP40 station.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Flamethrower burning the MG42.
Yes, sir.
MP40 squad now pulled on the field as well. That should be very nice. Though it looks like the Wehrmacht player is not started the doctrine just yet.
Volksgrenadiers displaced.
Forces are ready for assault.
Oh, force ready for assault. I guess that's Zeal he selected. Has gone for terror. I see nothing visible. Oh no, assault grenades. That's what it was. Frag grenade was sent. Does eat it a little bit there. Prop squad does fall back. And we do have a medic station here, living out in the open.
Munitions point captured.
Prop squad push way forward. MG42 setting on up. And able to lock down this cutoff sector can be quite nice. Not to mention it is a choke point. Right now that cutoff sector is only providing income for this fuel point. This cutoff sector is providing income for that munition sector, which is already quickly captured. Medic station takes some losses, or say takes some damage, but nothing too significant at the moment. Now we've got a motorcycle put out by the Wehrmacht player. I guess he's expecting a sniper. We do have a motor pool.
MG under fire.
Pioneers do fall back. Volksgrenadiers push way forward. Flamethrower squad advancing. Does get AoE suppressed from that burst. Greyhound now deployed on the field.
Ah, we're under fire. My God. God is wounded.
Greyhound has his armor skirts upgraded. No Kriegsbarracks for pack guns. He does have Blitzkrieg selected, so maybe some stormtroopers to be upgraded with some Panzerschrecks could be a possibility. Does fire Panzerfaust off there. We'll take a bit more Panzerfaust. He will also need quite a bit of munitions to pull out Panzerschreck from a stormtrooper. More shots there. That Volksgrenadiers may need to fall back. Double Panzerfaust there and takes out the Greyhound. And this rifle squad does get Forsen back as well. So right now the Panzer player, or not Panzer player, Wehrmacht players have pretty good setup here. Does perhaps need to get out Kriegsbarracks. And this guy's also pretty wounded as well.
Prepare for duty.
We got now the assault phase now almost complete. Maybe I'm for the Sturm Armory.
Let's find some Americana.
Unlike the Jeep, the motorcycle made sure he had his headlight fluid topped off. You can see the headlight there. Nice and bright. Got the flamethrower squad push way forward and does find this MG42. He does not cut the wire. So while the Wehrmacht player has pretty good containment bonus, the US player takes time to build out another medic station. Support weapon center to get out some mortars wouldn't be half bad. Pioneers just going around capturing some of these other sectors. Engineers advancing.
It is built.
Let's take a look at the US player.
Soldiers are ready to deploy.
Stormtroopers cannot be brought on. I believe he should go for one to get out of Panzerschreck. Plus the ambush Patrick's not bad. Wipes out the engineers. And the 2 of the casualties will be picked on up. Look, it looks like all 3 of them are alive for now. US player has a bit of resources going. He could perhaps bring some rangers fired up, could help him breach past the
Paratroopers circling the field. They're after the
paratroopers.
prop
That's
war.
one way to flank MG42. What a campaign level idea. Brings the paratroops right there. I think he should have brought it at the road. Paratroopers have been dropped on in. We got a nice frag grenade there. Paratroopers do overrun the MG42, wipes it out entirely. I think that Volksgrenadier got wiped out entirely as well. So it looks like a couple big wipes there. He has 1 MP40 squad, 1 stormtroopers, and the MG42. Yeah, but let's see, what model was that? Yep, that looks like a Volksgrenadiers. So
The
big
Yankees are
losses.
grabbing our territory.
Nice thing about Airborne as well, with fired up, he's able to charge at the MG42. Not greatly, not a great idea in general, but you can.
Advances.
Rifle squad puts some rounds of the Pioneers.
One of our sectors
They're
has
just
been
sitting,
cut off.
taking it from behind. M425 way hits the Airborne squad. He can fire it up and pass inside this garrison. STG stormtroopers. Ooh. It's been a while since I last seen STG
We are
stormtroopers.
losing ground.
I'm not sure how they're like in Cup Heroes 1, but in my mod in Cup Heroes 2, I sort of did something fun with giving them just a pair of STGs at a time, in which that's actually surprisingly effective. And now he's going for full STG stormtroopers, which is, I believe, is one of the most lethal squads in the game. Not to mention with the ambush to really close the distance with a nice, with some bit of micro there. But he needs an anti-tank asset.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Do you need any construction?
Got the flamethrower squad straight forward. Of course, he knows he's fighting against Airborne. He knows about the motor pool of the Greyhound. And another, is that bars? Sticky bombs. Which, with our cast vision, we know he doesn't actually need.
Rifle squad has the objective.
STG stormtroopers are ready for ambush. I wonder, can the medic spot the camouflage STG stormtroopers?
Composition B
Yes.
is in.
Medic models can spot camouflage units. I know landmines can occasionally. Great frag grenade there by the US player. MP4 squad needs to fall back. Stormtroopers could advance forward. Rifle squad does get pinned. Both falls back.
Enemy unit down.
And I think he already got a free rifleman squad there. Enemy unit down. I'm not sure. I think that was the motorcycle, right?
Casualties being reported.
Pioneers need to fall back.
They call in the riflemen. Riflemen.
And now got the observation post taking some damage. It looks like the Pioneer squad went down. The MP40 squad will escape.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
MG42 has been repositioned on the flank. Very nice. Vec 2 stormtroopers straight forward in the airborne squad. Does force him back. Wait, that's a different oh, that is the original squad, but now we've got 2 squads of STG stormtroopers.
Firing on us.
Looks like it's a full upgraded squad as well, so we've got multiple squads of STG stormtroopers. He needs AT. Probably Stokes would be a good option. He has the assault phase. Right? You researched that, right? He needs some sort of form of AT. Oh. Thank you for the YouTube subscription. Welcome to the channel.
Reserves hold an assault force for us.
Airborne squad's been reinforced. We do have a captured MG42 there.
We have territory cut off from supply.
Was that a captured MG42? Or was that a supply drop? The Wehrmacht player must have did lose his, yep, I see a grenade there. So he has lost his, MG42. Airborne squad picked it on up. Yep, now I can see the gunner. That is definitely MG42.
Advances.
An airborne squad. He can bring in a stew.
One of our sectors has
Losing
been
a
cut
sector.
off.
We could see a bundle grenade here. I don't remember how much bundle grenades cost. Airborne squad may spot it. He does spot the STG stormtrooper. He needs got 3 STG stormtroopers.
Right here. Pick on me. Taking that fire.
Bundle grenades have been thrown. No, those are stun grenades. Getting some decent damage. This STG stormtroopers engaging the bar rifleman and an upgraded airborne squad. More stun grenades into the church. He does use suppressive fire onto the stormtroopers. These stormtroopers, that squad did escape on over there. I see in the mini-map. The squad does withdraw. Rifles or airborne squad throws a frag grenade. He does avoid it. MG42 has escaped out of the garrison. Looks like he will escape on out entirely. Though he looks in pursuit of that one. Flamethrower squad here engaging stormtroopers. Throws another frag grenade there. This one largely got avoided. Does flinch him forward. Stormtrooper squad does take some damage there. This one does force back the rifleman. He's focused on that flamethrower squad. He's taking some severe damage. Yep, that one squad needs to fall back. Does fall back there. And now the engineers do fall back, and I got far right squads moving forward as well, so this guy needs to fall back.
We are fighting Americans.
Good shot there. Sticky bomb connects onto the stew. MP40 squad straight forward. And does drop a bar there. Suppose he can bring another squad of stormtroopers to pick it up. He could try picking up the pioneers. Not sure who should pick up the bar. The STG stormtroopers can pick it up. At least the one I picked select on. Maybe he only has one set of STGs. Yep, that's a rifle, so you can pick up the STGs, the bar of this guy here, since he only has one set of STGs. Now we've got airborne supply drop, so it has picked up more. This 30 cal can pick up as well.
Okay, location is squad here.
And looks like he did find a landmine or a sticky bomb and needs to get some repairs. Single pioneer, it'll take a bit of time to get that thing repaired on up. Let's see, STG stormtroopers does spot the rifle squad. Gonna pursue him a little bit, stalk him.
We are losing ground.
Got our close rifles there, and the church is becoming a little bit more holy. Bundle grenade? Bundle grenade thrown? No response? Explodes for big damage. Needs to get a charge. And does retreat in a bad direction. It does make him drop a bar. Picks up that guy here as well.
The enemy advances.
Wait, is this now double bar? Or he's only been going for single STGs on these squads? I cannot tell. Because the leader also picks up, it has an STG. MG42 firing away. One of the stormtroopers do get suppressed. Airborne squad takes a nice hit there. Stormtroopers push way forward. Does get AoE suppressed. Puts a round into the garrison. He may be trying to get some stun grenades. Airborne squad. Oh yeah, assault grenades also break suppression. I always forget about that mechanic. Airborne squad takes some damage. So's the Stu. Main gun destroyed crit there on the Stu. Airborne squad falls back. Stu needs to fall back. Stormtroopers are getting suppressed and pinned, so they need to fall back. Another Repulsed Rifle squad there. Needs to keep on running. MP40 squad help covers retreat. And looks like the Stu not being properly cast away will probably go down. Looks like the Airborne squad is sort of separating. Didn't properly get a shot off. All the Repulsed Rifle models were in the back. And lagging behind. Yeah, now this Stu now pulled in the field.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
Fires it up. And does pick up the Stu. And does crush one of the Pioneers. Got a decent hit there. And he does full withdrawal. No veteran on the Stus. Giving Veteran C3 would reduce the damage they receive from Repulsed Rifles. Effectively doubling their health. Of course, saying game Veteran C3 right now is easier said than done. US player has gotten level 1 supply yard. He may be eyeing for just infantry play and not deploy anything from the tank depot.
Here.
Got a still dropped bar there. So he never did pick up that bar. One of these stormtroopers can pick that up. You lure the units there with the bar. Throw a bundle grenade on top of the bar. The Rifle Squad does pick up the bar. Great Stu hit there. Got a handful of landmines here, very nice. Wehrmacht player needs to work on capture game. He still has the 2 Pioneers open, alive, and of course the Volksuners. Pioneers, of course, can be useful capturing all these sectors. STG squad engage the Rifle squad, does bend the fuel point capture. He does have the 30 cal now firing away. And he just needs withdrawal now. Does take a bit of damage. Gets a good hit there. Could push forward a little bit there and crush these guys. Keep on moving. Give a move order. Does crush one of the guys. He does fall back there. Oh, no engine crit. The Stormtrooper should be able to take out that rifleman. Yes, it does. MG42 push to the church. STG squad fill bundle or stuns. Oh, that must have been bundle. Or was that a US mortar shot? The front door is now open. Something that seems a little bit weird by that. Oh, there's a front door somewhat inside of the front door that's also just merged into the ground. Okay, now the STG squad engaging right there. If the airborne squads are focused on the Stu, they'll take a lot of free damage there from the Stormtroopers. The Stu's almost down. Good Cal fires some rounds, of course won't be able to do much. Did not finish off that shot there. When the right squad gets, or Stu's go down, gets pinned by the mortar. STG squad engaging. Mortar could get a good shot there. Grenade down the Stormtroopers. Received good hit there. MP40 squad's being melted. Stormtroopers do fall back. Good chance to get wiped out right here. Oh, and that squad gets wiped out by a landmine as well. So now he's just down 3 stormtroopers and 2 pioneers and a fresh stew. More stormtroopers being brought on in.
Territory from us.
Defense.
Our forward supply lines are broken.
Stun grenades cast by the bar-equipped stormtroopers. Pioneers do fall back. Landmine being built there. He should
One of our
spot it.
sectors has been cut off.
It's probably fully built. Pioneers take some fire. Airborne squad does force back the Pioneer.
We're losing territory.
We are being fired upon.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Heavy infantry. Yeah.
Grenade's been thrown. He does avoid it.
Losing a sector.
Last one. Coming in position.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Stormtroopers dancing around quite a bit there, but the airborne squad does fall back.
Attention.
Airborne squad here does get forced back from the stormtroopers as well.
Outside is busy. Shooting American. Right victory location secured.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Objective secured.
Flamethrower squad advancing. Does have the recoil strike squad behind them. Stormtroopers taking a bit damage, so quite wounded.
Squad has been down.
And now the stormtroopers do fall back.
We are
This
losing
guy does get
ground.
suppressed. Got a fresh squad of airborne dropped on in. Stu coming over here to say hi to them. Stu rolls an okay hit.
Victory point captured.
The Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Cal does not take a shot there, but next round should be pretty deadly. If they don't completely miss. Pioneers getting ripped apart there, and they did not get stuck by their own barbed wire. Got multiple squads, stormtroopers along the flank. More STGs deployed on the field.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
Wehrmacht sniper deployed on the field. Does have one level of veterancy. STG squad getting hit by the veterancy 2 rifle squad who activates suppressive fire. And that rifle squad now veterancy 3. He may wipe out the stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper unit has been destroyed.
He does lose that stormtrooper squad entirely. Bit of damage, no bit of misses there on the Stu. And does find the MG42 there and does fall back. Recoil's rifles getting some rounds onto the Stu. Does get a crush there.
Americans are seizing territory from us. Our forward supply lines are broken.
Rolls a bit of a miss there. Just a bit of splash damage. Gets a good round hit there. A couple of the guys do get crushed. A lot of the guys got crushed. Does take out the Stu there.
Territory cut off from supply.
The Wehrmacht player is losing quite a bit of Stus. Rifle squad does get wiped out there. Drops a bar, picks it up.
Americans are capturing a sector.
We got the airborne squad now catching up with the VP.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
Another Wehrmacht sniper floating field. Now he has two. Sniper hits there onto the airborne squad. Airborne squad does get 4 stun back.
Our new weapons have arrived.
And he does get some
Heavy
more
assault forces
STGs.
ready. Deploy at your convenience.
Tiger tank can now be brought on in. Possibly. And right now, even a Greyhound would be quite nice, since he doesn't have any sort of AT as well. He already has the motor pool on the field. But this is then how airborne players tend to play. They just build off a lot of airborne. He's probably lacking a little bit. Oh, no, he actually has plenty of manpower. And fuel.
Fighter bomber support is circling for orders.
He has all of his doctrines now available.
Paratroopers here.
Upgrade to Ford HQ here.
Paratroopers.
Couple landmines on the field.
A fuel point is being seized.
Pioneers captured this fuel sector.
Paratroopers. We're all reinforced.
And Pioneers easily can force them back there.
Airborne reporting for duty.
More hits there.
Squad. Hoorah! Airborne.
He does have actually 3 on the stormtroopers now. A lot of air close rifles. Does find the M42 here. I think stun grenades here would be quite useful. Or a bundle grenade. Some sort of grenade. Strafe and run being brought in somewhere. Strafe and run hit the sniper here, I think. At least it's pinned down. Does fall back there. Wehrmacht sniper still firing away. Another strafe and run being brought in somewhere. Brings in stun grenades. I think right here should be particularly... Oh boy, oh. They fired up, but fired up does not cancel stun and cancel suppression.
He's being reported.
Sniper got a shot there. Mortar rained on in. Stormtroopers find the landmine. Everything's falling back there. How? Just... This guy's wounded, so he's disintegrated. Got some drop weapons there. Drop recoilless rifles. A full wipe there. A lot of drop recoilless rifles. 3 of them. Bar rifle squad there. In fact, rifle squad could be quite nice to pick up the recoilless rifles since they already have sticky bombs. Those two use suppressive fire there. He can counter out with these. Oh, I was going to say counter out with these stun grenades, the assault grenades, but decides to hit the retreat button after receiving a frag grenade as well. The US player, yeah, probably should start spending on something. Oh, that's Stu. I was expecting a Tiger tank. He's actually low in population, so he can't get reinforcements there. He needs to get Veteran C3 on his tanks so he can get the armor skirts to reduce damage from those recoilless rifles. The only thing I thought right now when you said that is a stupid pun. You mean the Red Ball Express? The White Ball Express. if you're talking about the ball. Yeah, that was horrible. Flamethrower squad just admiring that fuel sector. Mortar. Where's the mortar again? Somewhere. Oh, shoot. Rolls a miss there. The U.S. mortar right now is... Yep, across the riverside. Those rounds of the garrison. Repulse rifle gets a hit there onto the stew. Looks like the... does take a sticky bomb there. Damage into crit. That rifle squad picked up a handful, or at least one repulse rifle. There's still 2 remaining. Stun grenades thrown. Get some great hits there. Stunning everything there. Saving the stew for now. Airborne squad falls back. I think he got wiped out there. Rifleman with a bar remaining. Not a repulse rifle. Did drop a repulse rifle. STG squad moving a little bit slow at the moment. Oh, he must have used that what build? I forget. Got a strafe around there. Get some great damage on this guy, but still have this one here. Does lose this there. Can pick it up with this stormtrooper, that MG42. Medic station just bringing casualties. And with this, there will be a fresh squad that will pop out. I think, nope, he killed the medic with the stew. That's when we kill medics. And he does have... There's a fresh rifleman squad now. So now all of a sudden 2 rifleman squad and airborne there. So nice little timing to get a good force in the field. Stun grenades have been thrown. Snipers firing away. Bar squads pushing down south. Trying to pick up some repulse rifles. Going to pick up one. Receives a grenade there. Pretty good hit there on the stormtroopers. Stormtroopers need to fall back up. Get right on out. Airborne squad force them back. Snipers or rifle squad push forward. Stick bomb thrown. Nope, rifle squad wiped out before stick bomb thrown. Stormtrooper does fall back in time. What does the US player have left? He has 1 airborne unvetted. You mentioned before he lost all his vetted units. Yes, he did. Only thing he has vetted is the flamer engineer. Or the engineer here. Mortar here. Oh! The thing as well, we do now have a tank depot going for some stews, or not stews, Hellcats. Against stews, I think regular Sherman tanks will be just fine. Yeah, I think regular Sherman tanks will be just fine. Paradropping right on the front line, that may be a little bit too dangerous. Airborne or stormtroopers going to decapture the church. Nope, does not decapture the church there. Stops the decapture. Sniper does get singed a little bit there. I guess he likes his snipers over easy.
300 points left.
Hellcat here. Yeah, I think that generally a Sherman tank would be better, or even just ignore the stew and go for a Sherman Crocodile against all the stormtroopers. Because a regular Sherman tank will still be adequate against the stew. US mortar needs to fall back, though this shot may be pretty good. Hellcat does find the rear armor of a stew.
We are losing a fuel point.
Does send a pen or a bounce there. The Hellcat is glad he's not playing War Thunder right now because the stew would have shot him. Recoilless rifles now deployed in the field as well. As Stu does go down. This player's rapidly gaining field control. The VPs are quite similar at the moment. Of course, got Vet 3 stormtroopers here. Does avoid the frag grenade.
taking one of our points.
Does avoid that frag grenade there. Eats these stun grenades. That round is still in the air right there. Hellcat trying to charge to crush the snipers. He does
Taking
avoid them.
casualties.
Pioneers do fall back. Stormtroopers pursuing the rifle squads. He does drop a bar, which means he can pick up more recoilless rifles. Stormtroopers activate stun grenades. And we've got another Fort HQ here, which I don't think is really important. I don't think he's been making good use of the Fort HQ. So I think it's a waste of resources. I think he should go for Sherman's. Wehrmacht player has a lot of manpower. He can bring in the Tiger tank. He just brought in the Tiger tank. Landmine detonation there onto the stormtroopers. Sniper down. SC2 now being researched. STG squad kept the VP. Engineers pushing
Americans are capturing a
up
sector.
here. More casualties being obtained.
Veterancy gained.
And stormtroopers do fall back. C2 tanks now deployed in the field. They swapped out the Panzer Chocolate for some crack cocaine.
Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply. Americans are seizing territory from us.
Oh, we also have another stew up here. Now the Fetch stew has excellent pinto mount.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Airborne squad will get wiped out by the Vet 3 stormtroopers. Pretty Cal here. And now the Pioneer does fall back from there. Airdrop AT gun, very nice. Stormtroopers creeping the way forward. Another, Lucy's picking up all the support weapons. 30 cal some nice and all, but he's fighting against stormtroopers with camouflage and stun grenades. Does not crush any of those guys there. Tiger tank trying to engage the Hellcat. Does get a good pen there. One shot and the Hellcat's down. Destroyed in a crit, so it's at 0 health right now. And 180 gun gets some shots there. Engine crit from something. Now the Tiger tank is fully mobile. AT gun has been decrewed by the stormtroopers. Engineers can take time to repair up the Hellcat. That may be a good idea. At least try to get his engine repaired.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply. Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Stormtroopers decapturing this sector, or the church. Another paradrop there in the middle right there. That's not a good idea. The Vet 3 stormtroopers will rip apart. Does get a nice strafe around to support their advance, pinning down those stormtroopers. Other Colas rifles pushing forward as well. Does manage to throw a bomb to grenade while pinned. Colas rifles get a bounce and pin on the rear armor of the Tiger tank. Gets a rear armor hit there. Rear armor hit there. Stu is trying to engage. Better repairs on the Tiger tank. Engine is, or guns destroyed. The Hellcat's been paired up enough. Destroyed engine crit there, so now it can't move even more. You now have drop the close right there. Bet 3 on the Hellcat. Stu, put some rounds in the church. Right now, the capture's in favor of the US player. Good 10 there. Thanks to Veterans 3 on the Hellcat, it will report these shoots no problem, even from the front. Gets injured crit there with the last remaining shot. Hack gun or M180 gun could be picked up. Stormtroopers maybe see some hits there. Could try go for a crush. Does lose a guy there. Rock Squad could just sneak inside the garrison to stop the capture, which they were. Stormtroopers just retreated back early. Now gonna attack the tank to push way forward, and since the Hellcat has not received repairs yet, the Tiger tank will probably finish off. The short engine crit there, so cannot move much either. Engine's really on fire. And now it's fully down. There's still a cordless rifle there with the rifleman. Stun grenade is being cast by the stormtroopers. He does splash his own stormtroopers with that stun grenade. Frag grenade there on the stunned stormtroopers. Another frag grenade there. Rock Squad about to get wiped on out. Trying to overrun these units. He has picked up the AT gun. Nope, that's not a flavor engineer, that's a regular engineer. Our tank has plenty of health. And no crits onto him. There's a flamethrower upgrade. AT gun does get decrewed. Great hit there, wipes the rifleman. US player has literally nothing. Oh, just paradropped in some airborne. What a nice view from up here. But the STGs will get right on top of them. And the stormtrooper should be able to rip them apart. He does retreat back in time. Wow, that camera tracking did horrible right there. And looks like the US player has backed out of the game.
Front shifting. Routes are grabbing territory. Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Yep, that was an excellent replay. Thank you for submitting it to me. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started on the next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. My apologies, I'm back. Let's see, yep. This is the other replay that was submitted to me, so let's do it. Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn north side as the US forces got Artemis Harbinger. Spawn as the other US forces got I Spam Ruse. Spawn bottom left side as the Wehrmacht forces got Vato. Spawn as the Panzer Leaf forces got Your Maker. No doctrine selected just yet. Engineers being employed in the field, pretty standard. Double barracks, no sport weapon center fun. Wehrmacht quarters there, and of course Panzer Grenadiers immediately as well. So it looks like all pretty standard, nothing too crazy.
Barracks complete, as ordered.
We do have the fuel sector now being captured on up. And from the various sectors, Panzer Grenadiers push way forward as well. Then probably going to try to hold on to that central fuel sector.
Point captured. Rifles ready.
He is starting to capture that fuel sector. Engineers trying to stop them. Panzer Grenadiers with now with G43s engaging. We do have a Jeep down here. Getting a volley onto the Pioneers. Kaliningrad does fall back. Two Panzer Grenadiers straight forward. A Rice Squad probably either advances heavy cover there. Engineers getting some decent damage here. Oh, I clicked on the invisible button, and this US player is going for a Jeep as well.
Taking full arc fire.
MG42 sitting on up. Jeep has plenty health to work with. Engineers taking bad damage there. Rock Squad having some good heavy cover. We do have now the Jeep. Receiving a bit of a volley there.
We're getting hit pretty good. Yeah, recon here.
Oh, got a second MG42 by the Wehrmacht player. There's going a bit more of an MG spam. Have not seen any Volksgrenadiers by him just yet. MG42 will manage to set on up. Defense crews can do some decent damage there. MG42 will get a good fall into the rear armor of that Jeep and suppress down that rifle squad while at it. Jeep here taking a little bit more damage, nothing too significant at the moment, and we do have a engineer inside of the train station. Engineers are going to either repair up the Jeep in combat. Pioneers kept the fuel sector. MG42 does get a good volley onto the engineers. We need to pull back the current rate. We got a 40 HQ established by the Panzer Leaf player, so we may see some healing. May see some forward healing, I should say.
Barracks complete.
Observation posts report we are
Yeah,
losing
it's
a
probably
sector.
fully forward healing now. Panzer Grenadiers pushing on the flank. Here comes the Jeep.
Ready for orders. Open up some damage here.
We're losing ground out there.
As teammate, what he's going for? He says he's not going for tier 3. Looks like this player's can go for tier 3. Maybe, maybe not.
We're losing a munitions point.
Panzer Grenadiers getting some good forward healing. Rifle squads moving around. Now the Jeep engaging the MG42 at point blank range. The defense crews getting some good damage there. And a couple of one defense crews actually do good damage, which is something I actually don't really like. In my opinion, support weapons should be vulnerable from flanks. They should have very little defensive capability. It's more of a somatic part.
Losing
That's why my
ground out
mod
there.
computers too, I made sure that the weapons are always handguns to illustrate how poor of the capability of them to be able to defend themselves.
Supply lines are broken.
Sniper firing
We
away. We do have
territory
forward
cut off
healing
from
now.
supply.
Rock Squad trying to capture this sector. Kaliningrad, no dock select just yet. Will be pursued by a Jeep a little bit. Rifle Squad engaging the Pioneer. Easy win for them.
Supply yard is ready to go.
Panzer Grenadiers push way forward, but forward healing as well. Got two more Panzer Grenadiers advancing. Looks like just got a radius of the healing.
Taking it.
Our squad, see a bit of volleys there. Flame engineers do get suppressed. And now the flame engineers do go down. Rock squad falls back. Yes, our squad push way forward.
Engineers here! Point captured! Forward on! This is a goddamn spider! We're getting them! Jeep has hit contact!
We are losing a sector.
Jeep could receive a sniper shot there, which means Jeep should probably pursue the sniper. Probably has vision of it. Probably did have vision of the sniper. Gonna grab straight forward. Just Jeep seeing lots of fire. Needs to get on out there.
We have a threat to our victory.
Could go down. Does not go down there. Needs to continue falling back all the way back home. Got a Greyhound on the build queue for blue.
Supply lines are broken.
Has
We
elite
have
or
territory cut
sniper
off
right
from
there.
supply.
Can grab next to it. And now got this Volkswagen is moving around. Sniper does a good shot there on the rifleman. So long the Volkswagen can hold off, the more work the sniper can do. I keep on clicking the invisible button. There's a good number of Panzer Grenadiers there.
Sector
For
being
them.
captured.
Flamethrower now floated on the field.
Rifle squad is being engaged!
Supply lines are broken. We have
Volkswagen
territory
falls
out of
on back. Greyhound now floated in the field. You upgrade both the armored skirts and the thinner mount. Our squad does get suppressed and forced on back.
Hold your fire! Coming up from behind! Reinforced! Taking fire! It's too hot! Taking fire! Upgrade complete!
As Grenadiers push along the flank, does have a Panzer truck there. Tank Buster squad more precisely. Does man escape on out of there?
Engineer squad ready.
Greyhound push way forward,
Losing
firing
ground
a
out there.
shot there onto the
We have an upgrade.
42 does not do, it does roll a miss. Pinning him out, not pulling the field, rolls another miss there.
I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge.
Volkswagen is pushing over here, trying to get healed up and reinforced. Got the kind of capture the VP. No dodge select just yet. Pins down the flamethrower squad with the G43s. Double pan strike now to pull in the field. Does get another one upgraded.
We had it.
Rock squads push forward. Engineers held in reserve. The US player we have selected has 2 command points. Did we just see a wipe there or just a couple guys going down? Probably just a couple guys. Flamethrower now upgraded. His teammates going for probably a sniper. I doubt that's going to be for a mortar. Though a mortar right now wouldn't be half bad. Oh, howdy. Sorry, I just saw your comments. Yeah, let's see. You were Garrick from the Stormtrooper game. I will say the American player had a massive lead in terms of manpower, so I struggled quite a bit trying to... Luckily, he didn't make any more tanks. Yep. He also made a Hellcat rather than a Sherman tank, which he should have gone for a Sherman and or Sherman Crocodile. Both would have been better than trying to go for a Hellcat. If he makes tanks, it's going to rely on Volks with Faust and Storms with Trex as a tank, but wasn't needed with the Paris band. I was really using Stews and Tigers for tank support, while I eventually got them since they don't require fuel. Yep.
We're getting shot up
I think
here.
the
Taking some heat.
Stews went down a little bit too quickly. There was a lot of recoilless fire that hit them. We lost quite a bit of them. I'm going to say that.
AT ready.
These guys falling back. Jeep unable to pursue the sniper. Volkswagen's there. M242 sitting on up.
Repairs complete, sir.
M180 gun set on up. We got now the sniper push
Enemy
forward.
unit down.
Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use of Burgundy to get that recovered. I didn't see what doctrine he's selected, if he has gone for any. We now got a bit of a blob here. It's suggesting me M2 and or Calliope could be very nice right now. Probably both too early at this moment.
We are in the shit now! We got our flamethrower. Time to pour on the heat.
More is now raining on in. One person lagging out a little bit there. Yep, he did have a decent number of MGs. That's for sure. Greyhound moving around. Didn't receive any engine crits from the mortars. Got another rifleman squad and mine super push way forward along the flank. Does fall back into MG42. The highlight was the nuclear stun grenade. That was pretty good, but I think it was a better one where there was like 4 squads going around the hedge line. We just nuked them with the stun grenades there as well. Oh, Church Graveyard. I misread that part. Yep, I think we're talking about the same one then. Flamethrower. Rifle squad falls back. Good bit of diverse damage there. Rifle squad falls on back. Flamethrower squad there. Double sniper firing away. Folks push right forward. The mortar does get decrewed. Nope, the rifle squad did not get wiped out. Just one last guy there. Good number of Panzer Grenadiers there. Oh, and it looks like we do have now M2 on the field. Or that's off power shoot. I think that's off my power shoot. Jeep does take a little bit of damage there. At that moment, I was hoping for a bundle grenade, honestly, or stun grenades. Both were deadly. Would have been deadly, though.
Yeah, recon here.
Mortar is now firing away, which may hit the sniper. It did, just wounds him. Peppered him up a little bit. Just needs a bit of salt and call it good.
Hi.
Pack 38 set on up.
To all units, light vehicles may now advance and capture territory.
Looks like this player's eyeing for the Calliope line. Command point generation seems just a little bit slow by now. I would imagine you would have more than 2 by the 13-minute mark.
Ray! Where we headed? We're getting hit pretty good.
Oh, does take an engine crit there. If you stack engine crits from the mortar, it will be permanent. Now the Panzer Grenadiers push straight forward.
Losing ground out there.
Our engine is hit.
MG42 does get overran. Got maybe a potential good flank there. Sniper rotating around. Nope, that's not a landmine. Those are just wheels from the Kaliningrad. Bit of fire there. Got a bit of a blob and cindering mortar onto the M180 gun. Looks like the US player selected is going for bars. Rifle squad engineers push forward. Sniper does get healed up by the nearby Ford HQ. Rifle squad can rip apart there. He may get wiped out here. Good chance he does. I think the AT gun's just trying to knock down the train station the good old-fashioned way.
Taking fire.
Engineers need to fall back. They've already get wiped on out. Flamethrower squad now burning the Volkswagen Grenadiers. And we got this guy here, a little bit idle, just trying to decapture the point first. Yeah, trying to go for the snipers. We got the Jeep and the Greyhound there. AT gun may have rolled a miss. And the
Enemy
Shimwagon
unit
does go
down.
down. And 20 enemy rocket barrage or Firestorm? Firestorm brought on in. So it looks like one of the Wehrmacht player has gone for Terror. Yep, I'd say you did quite well. It was a pretty fair match up as well. SDG Stormtroopers are very fun, but they can be quite expensive.
Ready to go.
Panzergrenadiers just blocking the way forward. Getting a bit of damage there onto the
Weapon crew lost.
AT gun. Snipers firing away. This sniper pushed way forward. Fresh cannon grad. No doctrine selected just yet, so that puts that issue to rest.
Crew, it's built. Look alive.
Trios Sentinel built. Very good idea. And now the Panzergrenadiers push way forward.
God damn it, Crow Troopers are smithing around our ass. Ready to dive? Don't make it count.
Our squad does fall back there.
We have support on site. Listen up, people. Something up some damage here.
Our squads push way forward. Got the MG42 set on up, getting healed on up. It looks like they got the Panthers on the field. Our squad's flamethrowers pushing way forward. I don't know if he has SSD bombs. I don't think we've seen it just yet. Our squad's maybe a little too close to Panther. He can get crushed if he were to wiggle a little bit. All those squads do fall back. Our squad here getting some damage on the rifle squad, or the Pennsylvania squad. And 180 gun firing away against the Panther, but only getting bounces. Sniper here. Flamethrower squad could pop one out, try to burn the sniper.
57 here.
Now with the M242 firing away as well. US sniper deployed on the field. Panther still firing away. Thanks. I always like to see on the field. I always like to see the stuff that doesn't usually get deployed on the field.
Composition B is
Artillery officer, flame half track. I'm always also a big fan of Panzer IVs because those are relatively the rare option in the final structure as well. But the flame half track comes pretty late. Against that airborne player, possibly could have been, well, possible the recoilless rifle still posed a threat to it.
I got a bad feeling about what are my coordinates?
The thing is, it just arrives so late, like the Tetrarch, it's one reason why you just don't see it.
What are my coordinates?
Good damage there onto the AT gun. Rock squad's advancing.
Unit, we're taking fire here.
sniper killed in action.
Nice counter snipe by the Wehrmacht player. Rock squad getting suppressed there by the mortars, and these rock squads get suppressed by the MG42. We got the blob of Pensley forces. Got the alpha power shoot rating on in. It'll take a moment for the first round to land, and it ran pretty wide. But the M2 now deployed in the field. Gets a great shot on the Grenadiers. Good hit there onto the MG42.
Enemy unit dead.
I still have that same philosophy when it comes to Company Heroes 2 as well. I like to just go in for medium tank spam. Sniper gets a good shot there. Two good sniper shots from the other player.
Ah, shit! We're drawing fire from their armor!
Jeep just idle here. Panthers push way forward. Looks like M180 on the build queue. His other one is way back here.
Just listen to that.
Our war machine is raring to go.
Allied War Machine's now available. One more step, then get the Calliope. Rock squad does get suppressed. I prefer more Company Heroes 2 myself when playing it, but I'm just going to say both are severely better than Company Heroes 3. MG emplacement does go down. Nebula Warfare Barrage rating is somewhere. There goes a Jeep. Not sure what the Nebula Warfare Barrage may have landed. I think it landed up right.
Enemy
Nope.
unit down.
Not sure where the Nebula Warfare Barrage landed. Rifle Squad 24 trying to hit the AT gun. This point is the VP does get decaptured. Pack 30 just firing away. Mortar at close range firing away. Does have a med bunker there, so we'll eventually get out some free grenadiers. And the Rifle Squad will fall back in time. Our squads push way forward, supported some flamethrowers, and 118 on the background. Greyhound firing away, and all these forces do get forced some back. Pins down one of the flamethrower squads, the other one's severely wounded. Both are falling back now. The Volkswagens are going to recapture the central VP. Pack 30 here, Mortar, Vet C2, so he has Vet 2 support units. There's the Nebula Warfare. AT guns shooting each other. Kanagrad
Enemy unit down.
goes down. Best use of Burger to get that recovered. Also, no dodge selected by the Panzer player just yet. So it looks like all the players selected dodging except for the Panzer player, which generally by default they tend to go for Scorched Earth in team games. Nebula Warfare Barrage gets a pretty good hit there on the AT gun. Will
Reporting
melt away the
casualties.
crew.
Where we headed?
Enemy unit down.
Did that AT gun get decrewed? Yes. Just have to wait for the dust settle.
We are taking fire! Right, stop me up! AT squad under fire!
Casualties.
Engineers getting ripped apart. They cannot advance. This is a severe blob. Those engineers just got melted. But for another AT gun. He's Calliope, that's for sure. Deal with that blob. And here comes M2 Barrage back here. Or does off the power shoot. Sniper is soft retreating away. MP4 is pursuing him. He may need a hard retreat. Greyhound takes some fire. Another M1 AT gun here, but that's just too many Panzer Grenadiers, so AT gun does get decrewed. He has decent amount of reserve resources. There's the M1 AT gun. Panzer Grenadiers trying to fall back. If his teammate could throw in a off power shoot, that could be quite good for him.
Destroyed our barracks.
Barracks does go down. Just don't lose a rifle in squads and you should be fine. Looks like Nebula Warfare Barrage landed right there. Nebula Warfare Barrage raining in somewhere. M2 Barrage raining in somewhere over here. Hitting the bunker. Got 2, 3, 4 here as well. And the 234 did take a direct hit. Something got deleted or canceled? Not sure. Got 2 M2s now in the field. AT gun recruit, but does need an engineer. Its health is minimal. It's behind the green shield button. Sniper is hitting away against the MG42. Takes the gunner again. Back on off before it gets wiped out by the Panthers. And when it's gun firing away. Damage into crit there. Don't know if he has sax stick bombs. Snipers fall back.
Losing ground out there.
And here comes the Nebula Warfare Barrage. Our squad doesn't get fully pinned. Barf's quest to free forward. Greyhound not advancing.
Territory cut off from supply.
Transgrenadiers is charging forward. Level 1 production now researched. And the AT guns getting suppressed a little bit. Lose some men. Transgrenadiers. Double Panzerstrike, or not Panzergrenadiers, regular Grenadiers. Double Panzerstrike does find a landmine. So what you want to do is sneak a storm into the enemy base and kill all the retreating squads, but never get the opportunity. Most of the time I usually see that people try sneaking stormtroopers to the equipment Panzerstrike and destroy M2s. Yeah, but I think a Calliope or two would be very useful. Right now, the Pensley player is just... That's a V1. That's something spotted the V1. Oh no. Here. He missed. He took out the supply yard in the barracks, but... No, that's not the supply yard. That was a support weapon center in the barracks. But he missed the M2. It may have collided with the buildings with the antenna, preventing the M2 from going down. But yeah, I think a Calliope barrage or two against the Pensley player would be quite useful. Right now, the armor player is having trouble with the Blob, more so than the Panthers. Oh, Panther take a beating. Has an engine crit. One getting out the barrage radius. Though it's still scattering pretty wide.
Calliope rocket battery available.
Calliope now available. He has one on the field. He does have 2 AT guns a moment. He has decent munitions reserve as well. So maybe got 2 Calliopes and eyeing for a M10 or Hellcat spam.
Enemy unit down.
Wipes out the Panzergrenadier there. Will they booby trapping that port? I think he's gone for Scorched Earth. No doctrine selected just yet. And looks like the Calliope receives an engine crit from the Incendiary Mortar. Panther getting softened up there. The Axis arm is getting quite battered, bruised, and beaten. No second Calliope. This one's going to have to creep away with a damaged engine. AT gunpowder going down, which may give enough population space for another Calliope. Just needs more manpower.
Base is under attack.
Greyhound takes some fire there. Flamethrower is firing away. M2, hopefully. Greyhound does go down. He does fall back there. Getting grad there. There we go. Got a doctrine selected now. He has gone for Tank Hunter, which I do not agree with. Because right now they're not fighting against enough armor for Tank Hunter to be really worth it, in my opinion. I think Fallschirm Luftwaffe ground forces or the Henschel and butterfly bombs or a Scorcher for sector artillery and Hummels would be better. Tank Hunter is inherently defensive. US Sniper getting splashed a little bit there. Sniper's firing away.
Enemy unit down.
And the Volkswagens do go down.
200 points.
Sniper gets a nice counter snipe there. Very nice. Calliope rocket barrage. hitting a little bit of the Panther. Panther getting hit by the M180 gun as well. Not a great barrage. Probably should have done something a bit more positive confirmation of targets. 234 does take a pen there. Does not spot the unit. There's the target he should have done. And speaking of which, he does get an excellent hit there. Multiple good hits. Somehow wipes out none of them. But he did get good losses there. Bravo Squad needs to capture the VP. The Axis players have a pretty sizable advantage. Panther, a healthy Panther, straightforward. Veterancy 1. This unselected veterancy. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there. The 234 man straightforward decrews the M2. Rangers roll misses there and allows him to get the kill because of that poor aim. And does take a 234. Panthers are healthy at the moment. We do have, that's a mortar half trick and Kettengrad there. Back 38, Pioneers. I've got the Riot Squad. We'll find a whole bunch of stuff. And we'll hit the retreat button. Kettengrad captured that point. We've got the sniper moving around. There's the US sniper on the field. And M2 firing away somewhere. Okay, it's barraging over here.
Enemy unit
Direct hits the Grenadiers, wipes them out. Here comes another Calliope rocket barrage. Something Panther takes out a Panther. That maybe, yeah, it just seemed like one of them. Maybe it was both of them. That could have been both. It's hard to tell sometimes. All he sees a bunch of rockets. All his opponent sees a bunch of rockets. Sprint. AT gun may get destroyed by the Panzerschrecks. Does get destroyed by the AT Panzerschrecks. And since he does not have both the Calliope's are not currently firing against these guys, they must both fire that previous target. Sync bomb's been thrown. Takes out the mortar half track. Sticky bomb thrown. Gets immobilized. And I think the Calliope should be off cooldown relatively soon. Off from parachute running on in. He's trying to push forward, hit that repair Pioneer.
Enemy unit
And off parachute does manage to finish off the Panther.
I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge. I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge.
Grenadiers push way forward. Calliope rocket barrage. One will rain a little bit far. The other one's complete whiff. When it comes to supply yard upgrades, we got one level supply yard. And we got both here. Not rebuild the barracks, not support with the center. Armored operations, so he has field repair available. He has plenty of fuel, not a lot of manpower for mass tank deployment. M2 raining on in, may take out the mortar. Next round, rolls far. Your sniper does get a good shot there. The mortar likely get decrewed with the soon. Got nice cross holders, but she won.
enemy unit down.
Panzerschrecks push forward. Double Panzerschreck. Panzer Grenadiers, 4-man. Draw center going down. Sniper takes some damage, not too significant. Shimvagan advancing. I think he's trying to bring another V1. Oversees the AT gunshot.
Sniper deployed.
Our squad's pushing forward. Bit damage on the Grenadiers. Grenadiers do fall back there. Got this. Eventually see two Panzer Grenadiers. Seeing a bit of fire. And a sniper gets a good shot there as well.
Listen up, rifle squad.
Calliope rocket barrage raining on in.
Enemy unit
Does hit on the Pioneers. And I think a lot of medics and other repair squads went down as well. Sniper does get shot there. Firing away as well. That may have been the reload bug. Which is a bug you can't really control. Because the reload resets the cooldown, making it so it can fire really quickly. And you probably don't have time to count shots every single time. Try to manually stop that bug. This seems a good time for a Calliope barrage. But they're falling back at the moment.
57 mil at your service.
We hold the
Shinwalker is
initiative.
straight forward. He's going to bring another
Taking Berlin by
V1.
Christmas.
Here comes the Panzerstrex as well. V1 brought in somewhere.
Enemy unit down.
I think the sniper may go down. He's guessing over here. I'm guessing that's where the V1's going to land.
The enemy is after us.
Nope, I guessed wrong. Takes out the that and that.
Got hostiles in the compound.
Grenadiers decapturing the central VP.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Voices starting to go out. The Rifleman squad moving around. Grenadiers doing some damage there. Veteran C1 of no Veteran C. Sniper hits. So this would be an easy win for the US with that sniper support. Knights cross orders push forward. Receives a snipe shot, but probably won't lose a model. Nope, does not receive a shot there. Knights Grenadiers sprint the way forward once again. Knights cross orders trying to overrun that sniper. Rangers push forward. No Thompsons, so this will be an anti-tank ranger. Noble Wolfer firing away. Got another pair of fresh Panthers squad in field. Here goes Noble Wolfer. Oh, now we got Thompson Rangers.
Casualties being reported.
Rangers do go down. These guys are sprinting away. Here comes the Calliopes. Or a Calliope. It's one the guys. The other one should be off cooldown, maybe not. There he is. Here comes the Panthers. Calliope needs it back on off. Good pen there.
Taking fire! Sniper, taking fire!
Enemy unit down.
Does use Allied War Machine to recover his Calliopes. That one, of course, does get replaced, saving him some manpower. He still has some munitions in reserve, but not too often can spam out that ability. But this fresh Calliope also has an ability off cooldown, so it can bring in a barrage here, but he does fall back. He can also bring it in right here. Here comes the Shinwalker before punch trying to bring in a Firestorm.
Allies are down to 100 points.
Or maybe try and get yourself.
Enemy
There's the
unit
Firestorm.
down.
Yep, the gun should probably go down. Direct hit there. Gun actually has a little bit more health than I expected. So the gun will stay alive, though it is getting burnt up a little bit.
Enemy squad destroyed! Sniper in a bit of a shitstorm here!
Now Wolf Barrage got a decent hit there on that
Enemy
rifleman.
unit down.
Sniper finished off something. I think that sniper just took out a sniper. Calliope trying trying to get that Knight's Crossholders. Knocks it around a little bit. Thompson Rangers advancing. Looks like only one bazooka's up going, so that's all 4 Thompsons firing. Panther does take an AT gun shot there, and looks like a bazooka shot as well. And 2 splashes the Panther a little bit. Got all these horses move around. Panther gets another good shot there. Or, I guess he may have a weapon upgrade on this rifle squad, doesn't he? Yep, I see a bazooka on that squad. Not a Panther Shrek. Gets a pen there. Looks like one of the Pensley players. The Pensley player getting ripped apart. Lag spike that may have really killed him. I don't know. Is he actually fully out of the game, or... There we go. He retreats back. I think that was a really bad time for a lag spike there. He just lost so many squads there. Right squads moving around.
New recruits in, we're back to full strength.
A lot of forces there. Volks Grenadiers, 2 Pioneers, and a Knight's Crossholders. Getting some infrastructure damage there. Right squad does fall back. Volks Grenadiers push away forward. Sniper at this point in time needs to perhaps fully retreat, but it is Veteran 3, so is able to sprint around while camouflage.
That has got to be worth the medal.
So got some artillery raining in over here. Bounce down the Panther. The Panther's almost down, so this AT gun could take it out. Here comes Calliope Rocket Barrage, does take a pen there. Knight's Crossholders supported by a Pioneer that draws some fire, advancing. And we do have a Black Panzer Ostwind with no levels of veterancy. Black Panzer Ostwinds feels like they don't do great without any veterancy, but looks like this one's doing quite well.
We got company. Enemy troops right fucking there.
Nice Crossholders and Storm or Panzer Grenadiers with STGs push forward. Pershing now deployed in the field. The Allies are running pretty low on VPs. They gotta get that turned around. We have a Warfare Barrage over here. Splashes the sniper a little bit. And another integrate on the Calliope again. Got 80 gun mortars there. We got the range retreat forward. Looks like propaganda war forcing them back. Get some decent damage on the Panther and on the Panzer Grenadiers, forcing them back.
They're trying to flush me out. Sniper taking fire.
Pershing has took some damage there. Double Sigma onto the Panther. And Allied Field Repair. That's simply not enough DPS for a single Panther to take on a Pershing. But this one does get a good shot on in.
Enemy unit down.
Pershing back on off. He maybe try and just... Oh, bazooka shot there. Will not be able to finish off the Panther. Got triple sniper there. How nasty. Here comes Calliopes. May wipe out the Panzer Grenadiers. Looks like he will not. Nice cluster for Spectral Rifleman. This rifleman's soft retreating away. Grenadiers advancing. And now we do have another offensive power shoot being brought on in. Sniper does get a shot there in the Knights Cross holders. Pershing engaging the Grenadiers. Does take a balance there.
Anti-tank, ready for order. Sniper, taking aim!
That's gonna do
Enemy
fall
unit
back.
down.
Closing them as fast as we can.
Pershing gets a good pan on the Ostwind. We do now have the Panther advancing over here, trying to pursue these Calliopes. Got an AT gun and some rifleman squads here. Notice the Pershing does fall back. Also will skip out of there, severely wounded. Panther gets a good shot there on the engineers. They do fall back. Bounce there. Does take a pen there, sends a bounce. Gets another pen, sends a pen. Sticky bomb there, that'll probably get the engine crit, maybe heavy engine. Fully immobilized, got very lucky there. Does throw around there into the medical bunker. Managed to fall back. They did have a capture in their favor for a moment. And does take out the Panther there.
Casualties being reported.
Force needs to keep on falling back. There was some repairs going. Calliope raining on in, hitting back here, splashing the bunker and the Panther a little bit. Nebulfer Barrage raining on in, which may take the Pershing. Sniper and Rifle Squad does fall back there. If he has an AT grenade, now's the time to throw it. And you got ×2 AT grenades as well, so this is one for Tank Hunter. And does get knocked out there by the Panstrix. A little bit ways of a Pershing. He could have got that repaired.
Pershing lost.
Does redeploy a Pershing. Suppose he does not have any engineers for repairs. Looks like the Nebulfer does take a hit there. What on earth? Was he sprinting away? What on earth was going on there? Like, that Nebulfer was moving faster than these Panzer Grenadiers. Do now have a King Tiger floating field. And the Knights Cross Soldiers took some damage. Just popped medical supplies on that one. Another Calliope Rocket Barrage raining on in. Knights Cross Soldiers about to get wiped on out. They do get disintegrated.
Enemy unit down.
Knights Cross Soldiers do go down there. Rangers have one bazooka up and going. I swear, it seems like I only ever seen this Ranger squad at 5 members, never fully 6. Damage and crit there on the Ostwind. We also got the Jagdpanther deployed in the field. Its description may say it's good against all targets, but it's really only good against vehicles.
Enemy unit down.
One Panzer Grenadier does get wiped on out. It's a lot of big cats in the field. And Tree Branch says hello. Pershing does take some damage there. Sends a bounce to the Jagdpanther. Sends a bounce there. Calliope Rocket Barrage running on in. bounce there. Pershing needs to fall back into repairs, but he does not have any engineers. Just got to rely on Allied War Machine, which he does have enough munitions for. Rapid Squad engaging, but Night Scroll should overwhelm them. Does have the Panthers for some support. Snipers here helping out the riflemen. And those Night Scroll soldiers getting ripped apart. Sniper does fall back there. One Grenadier remaining right
Enemy
there.
unit
Does
down.
get picked off by the snipers. King Tiger taking a lot of damage there. I don't know if there's any repair bunkers remaining. That's the casualty recovery bunker.
The enemy stands at 300 points.
Pants Grenadiers taking some fire there. Pants Grenadiers. This one's relatively fresh. It has no level of efficiency, 0 kills.
Enemy units
Sprints
down.
way forward, taking some Calliope rockets. Down to one less man and does get wiped out. Let's take a look at everybody's resources. The infantry player has a bit of resources to work with. The Hensley player does not have much manpower whatsoever. Doesn't have too much on the field as well. Decent amount of munitions, but nothing really spent on. Tallow mines, pretty much. Maybe a good idea for him to get a munitions half-track to spam out Goliaths. And his teammates going for a Firestorm over here. Does have another V1 available. Pershing's taking a bit of damage. Our squad has to get suppressed and force them back. Calliope falling back after Allied field repair active, trying to top off the health of the Pershing. Panstrax takes some damage from various sources, drops a Panstrax there. Oh, and that squad got wiped out, wherever that one was. I think it was a Panzer Grenadier.
Yeah, ready.
Nice cross soldiers push away forward.
Americans are capturing the citadel.
King Tiger needs some repairs. Knights cross soldiers falling on back. As the player looks like casting GG. Panstrack rolls a bounce there. King Tiger backing on off now. So they ran on in. Good bounce there. Sticky bomb damage to engine of the King Tiger. Pioneer gets wiped on out. Here comes Calliope rockets. We got the Panther going down here. Looks like the Axis Player just ran out of steam. And it looks like the Hensley player backs out of the game, and the Wehrmacht player is going to stick around a little bit longer. The short engine crit there. Looks like the Wehrmacht player is sticking around a little bit longer, but at this point in time, the AI can't really help out. And looks like the Wehrmacht player has back to the game now. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As I mentioned beforehand, my voice is starting to go out, so that shall be my last replay tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching.